Hello student, welcome to my class. Today the same topic, chapter 5, nouns and pronouns, to be continued. In my previous class you have learned about nouns and pronouns. I have discussed the different sections and different categories of nouns and pronouns, and the variation here in the question is given. Let us see and try to solve. Today I will start from question number C11. Like, complete the following sentences with the commonly used nouns. So in your day-to-day life you have heard about the different patterns of nouns and different nouns and which are commonly used. Now let us try for it. On a family holding, question number 11. Let us read. On a family holiday, my wife just loves going window dash. So what would be the ideal solution for it? Is it smashing? Is it shopping? It is draining or gazing? So it will be shopping, window shopping. Number 12. The little child would have drowned but for the lifeguard who came in at the dash of time. So here ring of time, right of time, nick of time, or none of these. So here, dear students, here this you put in your mind that it would be nick of time. N-I-C-K, nick of time means exact time. Question number 13. He was dash on time. He is always very punctual. Here he was spot on time. This A number option is correct for it. Next, question number 14. I will do this job. I will do this job at as it is right off my dash. So here question number 14, have a look. Question number 14. Here it is right up my dash, my street. This is the answer. Question number 15. Raj cracked a joke to break the ice, mood, groove, or bone. So what are you thinking? Is it mood? Is it groove? Bone or ice? Obviously it is ice. Break the ice means to make a good situation. Sometimes some serious topic was going on at the time. If you are cracking a joke or make a joke, that time it would be very ideal. Next, question number D. Fill in the blanks using suitable indefinite pronouns. So some pronouns are indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns are not definitely mentioning anybody or anything else. So sometimes some uncertain things and persons are referred to by these indefinite pronouns. Like, let us read question number 16. Dash of the boys could answer my questions. So here none of the boys, it would be very ideal for the answer. None of the boys. None means no one. No one of the boys could answer my question. Dash walked past the window and shouted. Question number 17. Someone walked past the window and shouted. Number 18. Many passengers were injured when the train was derailed, but Dash escaped unhurt. Here few. Few is used for countable nouns. Few means not many in number, but it is less than many. So question number 19. Dash of the Shelley's poems, dash of the Shelley means P.B. Shelley you're referring to. Dash of the Shelley's poems were received well during his lifetime. Question number 19. None of the Shelley's poems were received well during his lifetime. Actually, people were not receiving his poems in the well manner, but after his death, the poems were accepted and he got the honor posthumously. Question number 20. Here, dash must not praise oneself. Is it someone, any, or no? Options are there. Here you can see question number 20. Question number 20 is one must not praise oneself, because oneself is given. You can see, so better you choose one, because if reflective pronoun is used for one, that is oneself. Question number 21. Fill in the blanks with the correct pronouns. I think we have learned a lot about dash in this training workshop. Herself, himself, themselves, or each other. Question number 21. Here, each other. We have learned a lot about each other. Each other, two terms reciprocal. Two pronouns are used like each other and one another. So when many numbers are there, that time one another is used, and when limited or two persons are there, that time each other is used. The window seemed to open all by dash. Itself, himself, ourselves, or herself. Question number 22. Here, A number option. Actually, window is the non-living thing, so better it is used for itself. We prepare dash for the long journey to Goa. Ourselves, we is given, that time you do ourselves. Raju has invited all of dash for the dinner tonight. Question number 24. All of us. All of us. Here, what time was dash planning on leaving for the theatre? What time was dash planning on leaving for the theatre? Question number 25. Here, this is the subject. What time was he planning on leaving for the theatre? Now let us move to another section, F section. F number section, here it is given, complete the following sentence with correct interrogative pronouns. So when sometimes pronouns like WH words are used for the interrogation, and as a pronoun, that time it is known as interrogative pronoun. You have to keep in mind these pronouns are not sitting beside the nouns. This should be the free and far from the nouns. Dash, question number 26. Dash flavor do you prefer? Vanilla or chocolate? 26 number. 26 number, which? Its answer is which. Which flavor do you prefer? Vanilla or chocolate? 27. Dash did you get for your birthday this year? So 27 number, have a look. Here, what did you get? In this way, 26, 27 is solved. Let us move to the another page. 28 number. 28 number. Dash did you invite to preside over the meeting? Whom did you? So here, whom did you invite to preside over? Means who will be the president. 29. Dash will you start your journey? When will you? When is given, that option is correct. Dash are you arguing with? Question number 30. Question number 30. Why are you? So asking for the reason. Why are you arguing with me or quarreling, fighting with me? Question number 31. Choose the correct option to complete the sentences. Like Annie had to face a dash, but they were all proved false. Threat of allegations, string of allegations, set of allegations, a rope of allegations. It is string of allegations. It is one type of collective noun. String of allegations. Jaya's dash towards her job is remarkable. Dedicate, dedicating, dedication. So this is the ideal answer, dedication. Question number 33. Thanks for bringing the food for me. Please leave dash on the table. It, those, him or them. As it is non-living thing, so better you should use it. Rita dash refused the offer. Rita herself. This is the emphatic pronoun. Herself is used. Means more focus is given on Rita. That's why herself is used. 35. Dash notebook is this. Whom, who, where and whose. So better you choose whose. In this way this segment is finished. Let us move towards another segment, another chapter. Chapter 6. Definitely you have read about verbs and phrasal verbs. Here phrasal verbs is little bit different from the normal verbs. Like one verb and one preposition is combined to make phrasal verbs. Like pass away, A-W-A-Y, pass away, that means died. Like lay by, the first one is the verb. Like lay by, I am just telling you, lay by, by, lay by, the first word lay, that is the verb, and by is the preposition. So when preposition, first of all verb and then preposition combined to make the phrasal verbs. But normal verbs, they are just qualifying a noun, and that's actually subjects are accepting the verbs beside them. So basically we prefer the verbs beside the subject, and after the verb there is a object, there is an object. So you have read about transitive verb and intransitive verbs. Those verbs which have object are called transitive verb, and those verbs which don't have any object are known as intransitive verbs. Some verbs are phrasal verbs, some verbs are the auxiliary verbs, modal verbs, some are the primary verbs. So there are different sections of the verbs are there. Tense is also included in the verbs. So before completing this exercise, you just have a glance in your grammar book and learn for the better understanding, and after that you try to solve it. Like question number 1, let us try for it. Fill in the blanks with the correct auxiliary verb from the given options. So what are the auxiliary verbs? Actually some verbs are the auxiliary verbs, and here some verbs categories that are not in the main verbs. Auxiliary verbs are always helping the main verbs. Auxiliary verbs are always help the main verbs, and sometimes these auxiliary verbs are used freely in a sentence also. Like here you can see four auxiliary verbs are given. Fill in the blanks with the correct auxiliary verbs. And his eyesight is weak. He dares to wear glasses. So sometimes these auxiliary verbs modified to make different patterns of the verbs. So sometimes it is helping the main verb, sometimes it is sitting independently to make different forms of the verbs. So his eyesight is weak, he dares to wear glasses. Here options are had, does, has and did. So if it is in the present tense, then better you choose has. Has option is also there. Option C is the correct. You dash be serious. Question number 2. You dash be serious about swimming outdoors in winters. You does not or doesn't, are, you can't, you will. So which option will be correct? Here question option number C, that is correct. Can't. Can't option is there in the C option. This is correct. You cannot be serious about swimming outdoors in winters. Question number 3. They dash talking. They dash talking at the top of their voice and disturbed us. They dash talking at the top of their voice and disturbed us. They were. Actually, you can see this sentence is in the past tense, so you choose where. Where is the correct answer? So here talking is the main verb, and sometimes in the tense pattern, when you are making the continuous pattern or perfect pattern, that time perfect tenses or continuous tenses, that time auxiliary verbs are helping a lot to the main verbs. That was happened here. Were and talking, this combined to make past continuous tense in the plural form. I get up early in the morning and so dash my sister. So here which option according to you would be correct answer? I get up, it is in the present tense, so you can use does. Why does? Because sister is third person singular number, that's why es is added with do. In this way you have to choose these options and solve all this question. You got this material. Now question number 16, fill in the blanks with the most suitable form of the given verbs. Like it is very important that all employees dash in their proper uniforms before 6:30 a.m. So 16 number question, what would be the proper answer? Be dressed. So employees be dressed. It is very important that all employees be dressed in their proper uniforms before 6:30. The coach insisted that Ronaldo dash the center position even though he is too short for that position. Question number 17, C. As Ronaldo, that is third person singular number, so we are preferring plays in the present tense. In this way you have to keep in mind whether is it Like be verb is given. Next question, be verb is am, is, are, was, were. If it is in the past tense, then use were or was. If it is in the present tense, then use am, is, are. So what should be the proper form of the look, whether it is changing or is in the proper continuous form, perfect form, or normal form. So you have to decide. So for that purpose, for this group B, you have to read little bit about the tenses. Like here, had gone is given in 20 number question. A option, had gone. So had gone, that means past perfect tense. Question number C. Question number C. Here some phrasal verbs are given. I was discussing about that first word is the verb and second word is second word is that is the preposition. So put away means to throw away, to put something, to push something, to lend something, to put something at proper place after use. So 21 number question, that is D option is correct. Means after using something, you just kept something else at a safe place. Look for means search. So which option is given? Search. To search for something or somebody. This is the correct answer. C. Let off 23. 23, that is to free from the punishment. Come across means meet or find some chance. Option A. And 25, bring up. 25 number, bring ups. To raise someone up to adulthood means from childhood to adulthood. So when somebody is growing. Breakdown means out of order, that's not working. Breakdown, break the bottom of the something, get something forcibly stop working because of the fault. This is the answer. Nose around 27 number, you can see 27. Nose around means sneak around. We're just a finishing point. Drop someone off. 28 number. 28 number A. 28 number A. To let someone out of the vehicle at a particular place. Get on means 29. Get on means to have friendly relationship. Give up means leave the hope, stop doing something, give a gift, accept something with smile, stop doing something. Give up means stop doing something. And 30, let's move to the another section. It is the HOTS achiever section. Choose the correct options to fill in the blanks. 31, you dash calm down, worryless, and so ought, can, are, need to. 31. So suitable modal verbs should be few. These are the modal verbs. Some auxiliary verbs are also there. Need to. This is the modal verb. Need to is the answer. Strike off. Strike off means to hit continuous. Before moving, 32 question is there. The captain dash understood scenario by now. 32. B option is correct. Must have. After must have, past form is used like understood. This past participle form. Understood. Understand change into understood. 33. Strike off. Strike off, that is strike off means to remove from the list. Pass oneself off. 34 number. Here it is to slow off. to display something else. Across the board. Across the board means to all without exception. In this way, we have finished discussing 2 chapters today. Hope all of you have understood, and better understanding will lead you for better marks in the exam. For good understanding, you should once read the tenses and different verb patterns also, so that your way of doing should be smoother. Little bit phrasal verbs, stock of words should be there. In my next video, I will come with some more topics. Till then, goodbye to all of you.